Masker was last seen April 15th, 2013, and not a whisper since.
We all think that there's foul play involved, but because of her drug habit, they don't want to do nothing about it because she's over 18.
There's been absolutely nothing real that was pertaining to her towards any tips or leads or any sightings or anything with my sister.
But hope is incredibly powerful.
We're gonna say a prayer and then I'm gonna count to 3.
We need to bring our daughter, our family, my baby girl home.
We haven't gave up yet. We're not gonna give up until you're home safe. Hopefully it'll be soon.
Welcome back to another episode of the DBI, Darren Barbour Investigations. I am Darren Barbour, your Minister of Information. I would like to introduce this young lady on my screen. Her name is Jessica Masker. On April 15th of 2013, she went missing. Ever since then, 10 years ago, her family has begun an all-out search for her. They've had lantern releases, they've had balloon releases, they've had walks, they've had marches, they have had birthday celebration, memorial celebrations, they have revisited the scene of their disappearance, they've called the authorities, they have literally pressed out flyers, they've handed them out, they have literally done everything within their power to try to come up with answers to what happened to Jessica Masker. They've reached out to the authorities, and let's just say that they've had a challenging relationship with the authorities. Now, ladies and gentlemen, when it comes to these missing cases, many of you may not know, but when we deal with minority missing or biracial missing women, there's always a struggle to get it in the national media. Many times there's struggle to get law enforcement to take the case serious, to get a detective assigned, to get a missing unit assigned to the cases. And if there's drugs involved or a history of any kind of sex worker, which in this case we don't have that. We do have a history of Jessica having some challenges with drugs and having a history of fighting the drug habit. But she's a 24-year-old single mother. No one's perfect. No one has a life that is spotless. We've all had our struggles. And just because someone has a drug struggle does not qualify them not to have their case taken seriously. We want to do what we can do to try to help bring Jessica home and to help the Masker Edwards family get answers. But in order to do that, we've got to go back 10 years. Slide with the minister.
And we begin tonight with a sad but familiar case. According to the FBI, at the end of last year, more than 87,000 Americans are missing. Jessica Masker is one of them. The young Indianapolis woman vanished in April without a trace. As RTV6 reporter Chris Prophet explains, her family continued the search to find her today, hoping that she's still alive.
The woman in this photo is 24-year-old Jessica Masker, and like so many other Americans, she's missing. For 6 months, police and family have been trying to find her.
I think we got it.
On Saturday, that search continued. Family and friends meeting at this East Side park before walking the streets, hoping to find something that will help solve her disappearance.
Our family has done everything on our own, making flyers, passing flyers.
I just stuck it up there.
Her family says that Jessica, the mother of 2 young children, had a drug problem and was in a stormy relationship with a man who they say remains jailed for assaulting her.
He only recognized one of the pictures, though.
Her family says that Jessica was last seen at this house with a cousin, but that the two got into a fight and Jessica left. That was on April 15th, the last time that she was seen.
Let's go.
So they continue to search through neighborhoods, hoping to see something or someone who's seen her.
My sisters never went this long without talking to us. And she would always come home.
In April, investigators said that Masker was last seen shortly after receiving treatment at a hospital. She had a premature baby and had been visiting the infant regularly. They also said at the time that they didn't believe foul play was involved. But her family says that Jessica wouldn't have left home on her own and that she was abducted by someone she knew.
You have to have closure. And in a way, this is closure. In a way, this is closure. And in a way, this is just us saying, you know, baby, we love you, even if she's not here. It's our way of saying we love you, and we're out here trying.
Searching for a young woman feared dead who vanished without a clue, leaving a large circle of grieving family and friends trying to find anything that will lead them to her. Chris Prophet, RTV6.
Jessica is 5'2" and weighs 95 pounds. She was last seen wearing a red and black jacket, blue jeans, and gray and pink tennis shoes. If you have any information in the case, you can call IMPD's Missing Persons Unit.
Jessica Masker went missing April 15th, 2013. She had a disagreement with her cousin at the house that is shown in the video. Now you saw the red arrow on the house at the video because we just wanted you to see the area of where she was last seen. However, after speaking with Jessica's family, she did go to the gas station on the corner from that house and made a telephone call. And when she made a telephone call, she was speaking to a relative, and she had also made another call and was in contact with her ex-boyfriend, who is now serving some kind of time in and out of incarceration of some sort. And far as I'm concerned, should be a primary person of interest in this case concerning Jessica Masker. It's 10 years later, ladies and gentlemen. The IMPD said there was no foul play involved. Well, here we are 10 years later. I'd like to ask them, how do they feel about that today? What have they done to develop a trail of where Jessica is at? Do they have a cold case unit? Do they have detectives actively working on it, or are they waiting for a call? You know, excuse me, many times in these situations, the detectives are sitting back, not even actively working on these cases, but waiting for someone to give them an actual clue in the case that they can find something and develop instead of developing something on their own. This family has been going through hell and high water. I mean, year after year, anniversary after anniversary, birthday after birthday, not only of Jessica, but Jessica's children. This family has really had to face a high trial and a high tribulation. So I want you to stay tuned to this story that we're reporting on, because somebody out there holds a clue. Somebody out there holds a key. Somebody out there holds the path of opening up the whole story to finding out where Jessica Masker is. And that's why we're doing this video. So I want you to like this video. I want you to share this video. I want you to push this video. I want you to begin to get the conversation on your lips. What happened to Jessica Masker? Jessica is still missing. We are looking for her. Hashtag Jessica is still missing. So I want us as a concerted effort to, again, stay tuned to this story. It is a story that I'm going to be doing a series on. I'm going to be reporting on it more than once. I'm going to be going to the city of Indianapolis. We're going to be calling the IMPD. We're going to try to stir where this case is. We've got to do it for Jessica. We've got to do it for this family. I want to thank you for tuning in to the DBI. I am Darren Barbour, your Minister of Information. Please like, share the video. This is